Kylie Bertucci and Bruno Bertucci here. We're Stampin' Up, independent Stampin' Up demonstrators in Australia. Bruno's actually a supporting demonstrator. Whoop whoop. So we're not like separate, we're combined. Some people do ask that, are you a demonstrator on your own, Bruno?
Now, it's nice to see so many of you chatting prior to the going live, so we're happy that you all came.
Welcome. So what are you doing for us today, Bruno? I put in a special request today, didn't I?
Yes. Well, do we want to jump right into it, or do you want to...
You can just tell us about it.
Okay, so...
And then we can talk about some other things, just so that we can anticipate what is coming up.
So, you might have seen on our blog the other day, the heater's on, is that going to be okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
We might have seen on our blog the other day this card.
Ooh! It's a bit special.
So we've had quite a few questions about how I did this. So basically I did it, when the actual stamped image, I did it this way, then I did it this way, then I did it that way. And I was going to do it another way, but I just did it the three different ways. Now the question that we're getting is, how did I get all the different colours? So I'm going to show you. And we'll this will be craft by multiple choice. So we can all choose the colours together.
Ooh, that's a bit fun. Zoe says hi too. Hi, Zoe.
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe. Hi, Zoe. So we had a lot of fun yesterday. Just to give you a bit of an update. Actually, do you want to pass over the prototypes? I have to add this on my face as part of yesterday. Were you there for this yesterday?
No.
I had this on my arm.
Okay.
And the girl said, "How funny would it be if you had it on your forehead tomorrow?"
Take it off before you forget.
What event is this?
It's a dimensional back.
Hi, Diane. So yesterday I had a bit of fun. We put on a Zoom event and I did not expect as many people to sign up as they did. Bruno kept going, have you noticed how many people are registering for this event?
I get both. I get all of our emails and every minute there was another one registering, another one. I'm like,
what?
Does your Zoom even
Zoom
allow
account isn't going to allow you to have more than 100. So anyway, we had more than 100 sign up. But, you know, as usual, some people sign up and don't necessarily make it.
There was a lot of confusion with the time zone, but anyway.
I did give the time zone. I don't know what the confusion is.
There was a lot of question about that.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
You just click on the link. Click on the link and then you'll know what time zone it is. Because we really want to do it again. It was a lot of fun. We spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And because there was so many people, we created breakout rooms. And it was really good. We just, maybe 3 or 4 people in each craft room. We did some crafting. Some didn't do craft. They just caught up with people. And it was beautiful. We did crafting all around the world. And it was like, we're talking to all these people from Nebraska and Phoenix, Baltimore. It was like, yeah, it was amazing. And Australians as well. So this is what I ended up producing yesterday. And these all hopefully go onto my blog. So these came from the beautiful Bouquet of Hope paper pumpkin that is still out now. So definitely go and check these out. Yeah, in Australia. Go and check out this gorgeous kit. We had a lot of fun. This one here was actually gold, but I decided that doing the white background was good. But yeah, that's all of the gorgeous... Bruno's looking over at the comments, so I'll hide his face. So that's all of the
Can we
cards.
talk about the pink one?
Yes.
This comes as a sticker. The thinking of you. And it'd be interesting to hear how you all went with that.
Yes, we had a bit of challenge with our group because we were all trying it. Oh, that's fun. And there's a fantastic stamp set that's attached. We didn't even use this stamp set here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to making another card using this stamp set while it's still available, just for a bit of fun. So
Charlotte,
I might do that while you're doing this. Baltimore.
Good morning, Baltimore.
Good morning,
Baltimore and me.
Caitlin said it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun, and it was just nice, I think, to be able to converse with each other and get to know new people. And then every half an hour we swapped breakout rooms, so that was really fun. Oh my goodness, Inika doesn't know how to do Zoom. You just click on a button. It's so good.
It's very good.
Just play around and just click on things. And it just takes you through. Like it says, you know, register, so you put your name in. Then you click on the link, and then it says you're in the waiting room. That's Jasper snoring.
Stop snoring.
They're in the room today. So that was a lot of fun. So we'll definitely do that again. But yeah, if you want that paper pumpkin, you can head over to...
Kylie's going to put a link on when she moves over to...
I'm going to put that order. You can just click on there and it'll have the paper pumpkin link.
And I'm pretty sure there's another paper pumpkin. The box of sunshine might still be available.
Oh yes, it's on the clearance rack.
Cheap.
It's half price. I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for friends. I want to give it as gifts. Because it's a perfect gift.
Sorry, you're not in multiple. But that's okay.
That's all right.
Any chance to sing that song, I'm happy.
Exactly. What else have we got, Bruno? We've got In Colour Club, if you live in Australia.
Colour Club. Yes, In Colour Club.
When does the subscription end for that?
In Colour Club can happen whenever. But if you want to get it as soon as possible, you'll want to sign up.
We're going to be ordering a whole... Well, you want to have it in before the 4th of May if you can.
But with our paper club, which has been so popular because
we love to love it, chop it.
We love to love it, chop it. But there's also, with our club this year, there's even more bonus goodies and even more free goodies. So,
there is a lot of free... Sorry, I just have to log in here to get the links. Sorry.
So if you want some... Kylie's going to post all the links to those over the course of our stream today. But it's a really, really good club. There's lots of other paper clubs that are out there, and just check the type, how much of each piece you're going to be getting. So this is a paper club over 2 months.
Been very generous,
and there's lots of freebies. So you're going to want to.
We love freebies. We love gifts.
Yeah.
So I'll do Love It, Chop It Paper Club, and we'll put all of the links underneath the video as well. And then what was the other one? I'll pop it on here.
Yes, so anyway, they're the two clubs. Can I talk about the May 4th offer starting?
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Because we have to plan for that. We've only got 5 days? No, today's the 30th, so 4 days until the new catalogue and the special.
So
that's exciting.
Yes, if you the Stampin' Up deal, starter kit deal is the best value deal. But from May the 4th, Jasper, stop snoring.
You just brought out your dad voice.
From May the 4th onwards, it's even better. So in Australia, for only $169, you will get, on top of $169, you will get $114 worth of free product.
Freebies.
Okay, so
200 and what does it work out? 38.
What does that mean?
That you get to choose $238 of product
No,
and only
more than
pay.
that.
I'll look on my little calculator.
It's 169 plus 114.
114 plus 169.
You did minus.
Oh, I did too. 169 plus, what's the other one?
114.
114 equals
283.
What did I say?
230 something.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, it's on video, so we can check.
Yeah, I can go back. I can do a replay.
So you picked $283, and that will be very easy to spend. So this is the best value So you're going to want to take advantage of that deal. You can join our team, which Kylie's going to post a link to that.
I'm doing it in Colour Club first.
In Colour Club.
And then I'll do a join now. So if you live in Australia...
Wait till May the 4th, though, to take advantage of that
please wait till the deal.
I mean, if you want to join now, you can, but you won't get the extra in your starter kit. So you're really going to want to take advantage of that. There's no pressure to sell or no pressure to hold parties or do classes or anything like that. You can just join our team of crafters called the Crazy Crafters because they're crazy. There's a few of them on the stream today. And again, if you don't want to stay as a demonstrator, you can just join us as a customer after that. So there's no pressure whatsoever, but this is a very, very, very good value deal.
Yeah. It's good to have a little bit extra for free.
Yep.
Why not? If you're going to buy it anyway. May as well get... What do we say? We don't say save money. Yeah. We say get more product for the money that you pay. Yeah. Now, yeah, so you can be a demonstrator for 5 months. That's such a good point, Inike. And you also get there's another new catalogue, another mini catalogue that'll be released. And you'll get discounts on that. You get 20% off all of your purchases, minimum of 20% off once you join. So it's a really good way of collecting all of the products that you want to get. So, what have you got there, Bruno?
So before we start crafting, we just want to show some of the projects that have been on our
this week.
On our blog this week. So here is one featuring products from the
Simply
pretty Elegant suite.
So that paper is out of this world.
So this is one of the back sides of the paper because of course there's the beautiful foil, and this is one of the ones on the other side. So I found that the Simply Elegant goes very well with the In Good Taste suite from last year, and you can see there the dies that have been used.
I love those dies. They're my new favourite dies. Now that stitched nested label dies have gone, I'm seeing them being used a lot more often.
So there's these two here, which is from the Colour and Contour bundle.
Love those colours.
It's a daisy.
Daisy.
And a lot of people have commented about the
scallop edge.
The scallop edge down the bottom, the cloud, which is, I just noticed that it was over here.
Yeah, I saw it on the floor. I found it on the floor on its own. I was like, oh, I know where that's come from, and that's not meant to be on the floor.
So that's what it is, and it goes across the bottom there. And it also has a stitched edge on it.
Nice.
And a lot of people weren't aware of that.
Yes.
So this is
There's another one over there too, the Night and Navy one.
Oh, yes. This one here is a set of 3 cards using the Beauty of the Earth suite.
These are my favourite colours. I love autumn.
So there's that one.
And the background is the embossing folder.
The Bark 3D embossing folder.
Really nice.
And that one.
So pretty. I'm going to put it in a little bit more so that you can see that embossing there. Look at the embossing. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Love it, chop it. And that's such a simple card, but just doing the love it, chop it above here, like smaller, not having it as the base, which I really love. I love that as a background piece.
Of course, there's these ones from last week.
Yes, I did that during my video last week.
Colour and Contour and Simply Elegant on the pink one. There's this one here.
Yes, that one was very popular. Everyone loved that online.
I have no idea what stamp set this is from.
It is the Quiet Meadow.
Quiet Meadow.
Yes, it is a new one. But I used a different sentiment because I did it for our top 10 highlight blog hop, and I used Inspired Thoughts sentiment. Oh, I'm on fire today. I remembered all the names. So yes, that is a beautiful sentiment set. So you've got to check out. I mean, this set comes with sentiments, but the Inspired Thoughts sentiment set is just fantastic. I love a full sentiment set.
I love the background of this one.
Yes,
it looks like
very vintage, like newspaper.
A Victoria Grayson chair.
Oh, Victoria Grayson.
Okay, who knows what show that's from. But anyway,
Yes, so I liked a little bit of I love the Night of Navy and the white together, so that was good.
And this is the
and
most
these are all
recent.
new products,
All
okay?
new products, okay?
These are all going to come out on the 4th of May, or you can join and add them to
your starter kit.
whatever you want to purchase. You can have anything you want for in this. Like, we think of kit and we think it's already designed, but it's basically...
You designed the kit.
Shop for $169, but get $283 of anything you want. That's the way it works.
Hi, Cindy. And last night, which is probably today for some of you watching, this was the most recent card. Now, this is, as we saw in our unboxing video, this DSP is my favourite DSP sheet ever. This particular one.
Bruno went, he did a gasp.
Took my breath away. It's an Art Deco, Chrysler building, all of those things that I love. And it's gold and basic grey, which again is one of my favourite colours. So I loved this card, and so I made a set of 3.
And got the...
This one is copper.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
Copper and black.
What sentiment do you have on there?
Happy anniversary.
Oh,
Look,
nice.
I admit, the photos, you can't really see the sentiment, but in real life you can see it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Copper foil is back. Yay!
Yay!
And this is a basic
that's
white.
so elegant. Oh,
Basic white and gold.
beautiful. And someone did ask on our video, is the foil section raised, dimensional?
Yes. So, there's 3 layers of dimensionals.
We're talking about Bruno here, people. Of course, all layers are dimensional.
Yes. So this, honestly, this is my favourite of all of them, of course. But, this is a simple card.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I basically didn't just cut them out and stuck them down, which is
But
basically
they look
what
amazing.
any card, but very effective. So I'm going to use this layout quite a bit. I have a feeling
It's a good layout. Yeah. Good sketch.
Hi, Ink with Heather. Thanks for joining us from Nova Scotia.
So, thank you. Is there anything else that we need to remind ourselves of?
Join Plus. So May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
It's a Star Wars catalogue this year. May the 4th be with you. And we've also got our tutorial.
Yes.
Tutorial bundle, the video bundle. If you want to go and check out our tutorial bundles, go and check those out. They're available worldwide. Anyone may purchase them. And they have all the measurements for everyone around the world. So feel free to support us by purchasing those tutorials. Because I've got another really exciting one that I've just finished filming yesterday.
Ooh.
And it has quite a number of interesting techniques.
Ooh. Is that
you
that
want to
one?
learn? Yes.
Oh, yes. I think you're going to like that.
So that's going to start on the 1st.
Hey,
So
Penny.
I'm going to move on over and go wee like that. And
Oh,
you're going to run the show. Let's swap
Please
chairs.
organise here. Can I have a coffee, please?
You can.
Thank
I'll organise that.
You're the best.
Where's your cup gone?
I put it in the shelf, believe it or not. There. Up there.
The shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to put my phone on D&D.
I
Ooh,
put it
I'm
on
very
the
close.
notifications too.
No, my phone.
The other one too. So you don't get messages.
So, this is the stamp set that we're using. The card is the loosely... We're not going to make exactly this card. I'm just going to show you how I made this. And we can choose all of the colours together. So, this is the stamp set. Again, this is from the new catalogue. And this might be one that you see in the catalogue and you think, yeah, it's nice, but I'm not going to get it. It's a really cool background. And what I'm going to show you today is just how to get some colours and all that different thing. Boy. So, I wanted to be organised today. So I used as I was talking about before, this design, the way that it's laid out, I stamped it once this way, once that way, once that way. And what I wanted to do was to make it sort of in the right spot when I stamped it. So I did a line on our grid paper. In metric, I did a line at 9.5 centimeters this way and 9.5 centimeters this way, so that I could find the middle point. What I also did was drew a line. I just drew on the back of the stamp set. Now, we don't put the stickers on.
And no, this isn't beer. This is Bruno's espresso. In case you see him drink it, it's not Guinness. Sorry for interrupting.
It's okay, I'm used to it. So what I did was I just drew a line from each corner so I could get the middle point, and then I drew a line at the top and a line at the bottom. And the only reason I did that was so that I could line it up. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to make sure that it's aligned. Whoops, just moved it. Okay. And I'm going to lift the door and pick it up. Now, this stamp is not going to move for the whole time. It's going to stay there. But what is going to move is the paper, the cardstock. So, the piece of cardstock that I'm going to be stamping on is... Oh, okay, yes, one other thing. If you use imperial measurements, you can use the other side, and the 9.5 centimeter mark is the same as 3 3/4 inches. So if you want to do a line at 3 3/4 inches and 3 3/4 inches, that will also give you the center of that.
Cool.
So the piece of cardstock that I'm going to be stamping on today is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. You can make it whatever size, and we're not going to keep it that size, but it was easier for me to line it up with the grid if it was 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters.
That's clever.
Okay. And so if you want to just check that it's in the center, you can just check that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. So we can tell that it's in the center of that. So we're going to put the magnets on. Now with this thing over here, it sort of gets in the way a bit. So you'll just want to like fold it up, and if you have those anyway. And we just want to check that the magnets are not going to interfere, and they will over this side. So we'll just move those out a bit. Okay, so that's perfect.
Oh.
So you probably can't tell, but on each of these spirals, there's actually 3 different colors. Now, how did I get those 3 different colors without any straight lines? Is that a question you've been asking? Well, I used Stampin' Write markers.
Wow.
So let's, this is where I want your input. For the first round, what colors should we use?
How many rounds are there?
We'll do 2 rounds. So in total, there will be 6 different colors. So tell me, what colors should we put?
What options are you giving?
We can have either a group of colors, like we could do 3 different greens, or 3 different blues, or orange, or we can do something completely psychedelic.
What if we did all the new in colours to introduce them?
We can do that.
Would they match together? Is everyone up for that? Do I want a new in colour?
We can do all of them except for Evening Evergreen. So let's use the 2 pinks and the 2 green. No. Let's just get them. Just talk among yourselves for a moment.
Okay, sure. I'm just going to push this back a little bit because you looked very close.
I've got a big head, that's why.
Well, I would have a big head if I was Bruno Bertucci too, because you're so stinking talented.
So we can try those.
Ooh, they're beautiful. Yeah. That will look really nice.
And let's... what other colour could go with that? 2 colours.
Oh, what colour? Just Jade? Let's see Just Jade with that.
It's very close to the...
Yeah, I like that.
And what about...
What about a pink? A lighter pink.
Rich raspberry. We could go the darker pink.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, because that'll tie in with the nice... Yep, I like that.
Now, I'm a bit concerned that these are a bit close.
Well, if we draw it on a piece of paper... Have you got a piece of scrap cardstock over there? And let's see what they look like next to each other. There might be a really nice contrast. Because sometimes it looks like they're close.
Green apple. What about green apple instead of...
Oh yeah, let's do that. Granny apple.
Gag.
Nah.
It's sort of a bit...
Different tone. Yeah, just do a little draw here. Let's see. I think they're going to look hot together. I think there'll be a nice contrast.
Oh yeah, we'll give those a go.
I think it'll look hot. They were meant to be peas in a pod, these two.
So, let's go with these ones. Everyone okay? Oh, Bermuda Bay. Oh, it's sort of a bit... So, we'll go with these 3 on one round and these 3 on the next round.
Love it.
Chop it. So, are we in screen? Okay. So, we'll start with Fresh Freesia. Now, important to use the brush tip on this. I mean, you could use the other end, but it just takes a while. And just talk among yourselves. So, you can see me just markering away.
So can you tell me what's the difference between markers and blends?
Is that a Dorothy Dixer, Kylie?
Yes, I'd like to know.
Well, markers are ink or something, and blends are alcohol. Yeah. So, important when you are doing this, depending on how long between when you apply the colour and when you stamp the colour, it might get a bit dry, so you just need to rehydrate.
No, I've got a new way to do it.
Yeah?
The heat emboss tool. It's much more hygienic than huffing, but you just have to heat it up first for a bit. And then you do a little refresh with the heat, because it's all about heat.
So,
because normally we would huff. Sorry, did I interrupt you there?
So,
I'm sorry.
You can just stamp it like that. But the good thing about it is that using the Stamparatus, you can see, oh, there's parts of it that are missed. So you can just go over it again. And again. And again. So you can see over here there's a bit that's missed. Ooh, you can see it getting a bit darker now. Okay, so let's just do a bit more in this colour. And then we can start introducing the next colour. Ooh, you can see how that's joining together now. So the important thing to remember is where you're starting and where you're finishing. So yeah, I think it's over here. So you can see here that it's a bit close to the magnet, so I might just temporarily move that. You could do ink pads and daubers, and that's what I started with. Ink with Heather. I started with that, but I found that the colour was not as intense as I wanted it to be. So I think it'll look really good with the rich raspberry on the outside. Now, which part is that? That part. Okay. I probably should have done a bit more of the fresh freesia on that one. But anyway. So now we're going to do all of this ending section. Okay, so there's a bit that I missed. And maybe I can do this middle section here in the fresh freesia. So is there anything in there that I missed? Yeah. So it's this one here. Ooh, that looks good. And there's a bit more that joins across the top here. Okay. So that's the first round. So we're just going to leave that on there, and we'll just use the chamois over the top. And remember, we're not moving the stamp, we're moving the cardstock. So before we put it down again, I'll just do a bit of a stampy stamp. Yeah, that's clean enough. So we'll line that up. So that's the way that I stamped it, and so we'll just rotate it 180 degrees now. And so with this version, this side, we can see exactly where the stamp goes. And so you can see that the layout of that is just slightly different. So that goes to there. Okay, so what else can we do over here? Just a bit more of that color. Which one was that? That was this one. Yeah, the reason why I didn't do the stamp on the whole lot is because I wanted to have it as different colours. And I found that whenever I did the stamp, I would have straight lines, and I didn't want that. So you can see even on this one, I did just the edge of that. And so if I wanted, I could do one colour on one side of the line and another colour on the outside of the line. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. So see how here I'm just colouring the outside of the line, and then I can stamp that. And then I can get this other colour and stamp the inside. Or it probably would have been better to do it the other way because that colour's darker. Yeah, you can sort of see that. So I might do a bit more of this lighter colour around this section. It's hard to work out which part's which. I like how the, because it's slightly misaligned around the other side, that the coloured bits come in the white bits on the other side, if that makes sense. So I might just go around a bit here. And then I'll do the rest in the other colour. Okay, so then the last bit is this colour here, and we have surprising how dark it looks, but I like it. Now, which part is it? Now I forget what was the other colour. Oh, it was yellow, that's right. So that's meeting up with that yellow bit there. That's that bit there. So I think we've got this bit here to do. And I might do that idea about one colour on the outside, the darker colour on the outside. Okay. Oh, so that's the yellow one around there. So I just need to do the rest around there. Okay. There's probably a bit missing there. Let's just try to find that. Is it that one or that one? Yes, sometimes I have coloured over bits. As you might have noticed on this, there were some parts that I had already coloured. So that's where I think we'll leave it. So these were the colours used. I picked the wrong one. This is supposed to be polished pink, but it's melon mambo. This one here is fresh freesia, rich raspberry, soft succulent, just jade, and pale papaya. Have I thought about using coloured cardstock for this technique? Yeah. It just doesn't always, the colours don't always, when you're stamping on other colours, they don't always look the way that you think that they're going to look. So, now we will just, so this one we have the stamped layer, we have another layer, we have a white layer, and then we have the card base. So the pink layer is that colour. Then we have, is it that one? No. No. Okay, so that's the white layer. Or maybe that's the white layer. Yep. No. No. Anyway, I'll just make up that layer. Oh, yeah, it's that one. And the card base. So using these colours that we used, we'll just make up some of the card colours that we're going to do. So maybe we can make the card base fresh freesia. We can make an intermediate layer. No, I might do it that way. Soft succulent will have an intermediate layer as fresh freesia. No, let's change that again. We have a rich raspberry card base, a Just Jade intermediate layer. That's what we'll do. Okay, and a white layer. The white layer is the Poppy Parade layer. That's going to be like that. Now the next layer is the Flirty Flamingo layer, which I'll do in Soft Succulent. How does that look? Oh, I cut it wrong. Oh no, there's a white layer in between. Let's try that again. So that's right. Yes. That's right. No. Okay. See how that looks. And this is the last one. So we have 13.4. So we'll just trim the top part off. Okay, so which part do we want to have? Okay. So what do you think of those colours that I chose for the layers? Now what you'll notice on this version is that I used gold leafing on this. You can do that if you want, but I won't do that live because it's very messy and very you never know what's going to happen. So let's do this sentiment here now. Have some cardstock that we can use, and this is from the Colour and Contour. Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't usually put those colours together. And the dyes are in good taste. Do you know where the in good taste dyes are?
They're up the top there.
Thanks. Using the mini skem, now in terms of this layer here, what I did was just cut one of these out and then cut them in half, and it gives it a bit of a pop, so I'll do the same thing here. So you could just cut two of them out, but since it's just behind it like that, there's no harm in cutting it. So we just want it a little bit popping out like that. Looks good. So let's just adhere these together. Now, if you have, some have been having some troubles with Stampin' Seal. I never was really a fan, but then I was watching, I kept persevering with it, and I realized that the key is how you finish it. So as you're moving across, you just move it, just like you don't lift it up or anything, you just sort of just move it off the sheet. Don't lift it up or anything like that. And I found that worked. Wasn't straight, that bit. So let's try that again. Okay. And believe it or not, there will be only one set of dimensionals, one layer of dimensionals on this card. Okay. Now, the final addition will be adding this, and we'll just mount that up on some dimensionals. Check it's open the right way. So instead of the gold leafing, we might be able to add some of the new gems. So we'll have a look at what they look like. So some of the new ink colours we've used on this project. So we could use some of the soft succulent, we could use some of the fresh freesia, pale papaya. What do you think? Do you think we should add them or just leave it the way it is? I think I might add some of the soft succulent. Whoops. Can't really see it, but anyway. So that is how I did the rotation. on the original card, you might be able to notice that there's a third layer. You can do that as well, but you'll see that because of the shape of the stamp, there's a straight edge. The reason I didn't do it on this one is that you can actually see the straight edge on this card, so that's why I did it. But I really like the colours. I was very surprised with how they turned out. Again, these are the colours. It was supposed to be polished pink, but I picked up melon mambo instead. So anyway, really surprised with how the rich razzleberry goes with the soft succulent. That's a real surprise for me. But anyway, let me know in the comments which card you prefer, and I'd love to see if you guys tried doing rotating on the when you're using this stamp set as well. But anyway, that's all. Is there anything else?
Photo time?
Photo? Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Great. Well, is there anything else?
See you, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Don't forget the Join Plus special for May 4th to 31. So if you have any questions and you live in Australia, by all means, please reach out to us.